Good morning, Claire here from Wessex Fitness, ready for your Saturday Tabata class. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start off with the warm-up as normal. Just a little march first. I hope you're all raring to go for this morning's class. The weather's improving, sun's out. Okay, be still, shoulders up to your ears. Okay, back to marching. Going to do some side bends next. Be still again. Let's go down. Arms up. Twist. Arms down and march. Knee lifts. Just nice and gently up in front. And march. Now hamstring curls. Just kicking behind. March. Now take it out wide. Back together. And now into a half jack. And march. Stepping behind now, just onto the ball of your foot. How much? Okay, now we're going into heel digs and a bicep curl. And back to marching. Knee lifts now, opposite hand to knee. Get the knee up a little bit higher. And march. Hamstring curls now with a knee bend. A little squat and kick. Just get your heart rate going a little bit more before we start our circuit. And much. And spotted dog. Same arm as leg. And back to marching. Excellent. Now, it is warm this morning, so I hope you've got your drink at hand. Today we're doing 1 minute. We've got 2 lots of 10 on 1 minute. Okay, we're starting off as normal with our jog. So when you're ready, once the beat goes, let's go. Obviously, as normal, you do everything at your own speed. If you find this too easy, you go faster, you take your knees up. Entirely up to you. Always be thinking of your posture and engaging your core. And back to marching, well done. Okay, next one is a side touchdown with you're going with your left, okay? So left hand touching down, or you're going to be doing just a side lunge. Go. So you're reaching far as you can, other arm up in the air. Now don't forget this is a whole minute. Well done. And back to marching. Good. We're doing a knee lift now. Today we're doing them straight up in front, which means if you want to jump with the knee lift, please feel free to do so. Okay, so right up. And then of course you can jump it. Again, think about your posture. And back to marching. Well done. Good work. Next one we're doing. Got to look here. I can't see it. Okay. We're now doing a side leg lunge. So we're not touching down. We're just going out to the side. So apologies for those. But we're going to do the opposite side of Off we go. So you're going right. And I want you to go through as far as you can. So you're really stretching your body out to the side. And back to arching, well done. Okay, next is a line jump. Find your line on the floor. You can either jump fast over your line, slow over the line, or you can take a big jump out to the side. It's entirely up to you what you fancy to do. I've got my line down here. Go. You can also jump up nice and high if you're able to. That will really push up your heart rate. Very good for plyometric training for you youngsters. And back to marching. Well done. Good. Next, we're going to be doing our arm circles. Today, we're going to do the wide circles. So full circles. Obviously, if you'd like to put your hand weights in with these, feel free to. They need to be reasonably light, 1-2 kilograms. Again, core engaged. Stretch. Right, we're changing direction. Change direction. Okay, back to arching, well done. Good, okay, we're going back now to tied touchdowns. Now you did your left before, so you're going to do your right this time, touching the floor. Okay, let's go, reach. Good, back to marching. Okay, the next exercise, we're going back to a jog, but we're kicking our legs behind. Now, if you can't manage to jog and kick, just do that. And if you want to, you can just put a bend in, okay? Otherwise, we are jogging and kicking behind. Off we go. Again, the higher up that your heels go, the better. This is good work this morning. And back to marching. Or twists next. So remember with this one, either you're doing this or twisting with the soles of your feet attached to the floor. It's not a jumper. Off we go. Really feel your obliques working. Engage your core. And back to marching. Well done. Okay, we've got one more. We've got to do the side leg lunge on the other side. So you're going to your left, I'm going to my right. Go. So go through the leg. You can make this quite easy. You can also make it quite difficult if you want to. And back to marching. Good. Right, you've got 20 seconds. Grab yourselves a drink. And then we're starting again. Slightly different this time. There's some things the same, but some are slightly different. Let's jog. And back to marching, well done. Okay, now we're going to be doing single leg squat around the world. I didn't want to do it in both, so we're doing it in the right. So you're standing on your right leg, okay? I'm standing on my left. We're going front, diagonal, side, behind, and keep going for the whole minute without putting your foot down if you can. Okay, so let's go. Forward, diagonal, side, and behind. Forward, diagonal, side, behind. Forward, diagonal, side, behind. You can always do these with your foot on the floor. Forward, diagonal, side, behind. Forward, diagonal, side, behind. Forward, diagonal, side, behind. Forward, diagonal, side. We're going to finish behind. And back to marching. Well done. It's as bad on the standing leg as it is on the leg that's moving with that one. Okay, next one, your knee lifts. We're going to do the same as last time. Knees up in front, so think about your posture. Make sure your core's engaged. Let's go. And you can jump if you wish. Entirely up to you. And back to marching. Sometimes 1 minute feels a lot harder. Okay, we're doing side leg touchdowns again. You're going to do your left side first. I'm going to do my right side first. Okay, off we go. Remember, you're doing your side lunge if you can't do this one. And all the trouble we've been through, please don't talk about all the plans we have. It's a broken romance. I want to go where the people dance. I want some action. I want to live action. I've got so much to give. I want to give it. I want to get some. I want to give it. I want to get some too. I love the nightlife. I've got to go ahead on the disco. I love the nightlife. I've got to go ahead on the disco. And back to marching. Well done. Good. Okay. Oh, we're doing line jumping again. That came round very quickly. So find your line. Again, same as before with the types of jumping you wish to do. Off we go. I love the nightlife. Well done. Okay, we're going to do our small circles with the arms now. I'm going to start off with my weights, but I'm not going to promise that I'll do a whole minute of these. So each time we're going to go 10 forward and 10 back, okay? Once I've had enough, once you've had enough of your weights, put them down. I'm not expecting great things. Okay, off we go. You need to keep moving just slightly. Okay, change direction. Change direction. Change direction. After this one, I'm going to put mine down. You carry on. Change direction. Don't know where we are now. Arms down. Not too bad. Okay, we're around the world again now. So you're standing on your left leg, I'm standing on my right. As soon as the beat goes. Right, let's go. Forward. Diagonal. Side. Behind. Forward. Diagonal. Side. Behind. Forward. Diagonal. Try not to look down with these, you should be looking up. Side. Behind. Forward. Diagonal. Side. Behind. Forward. Diagonal. Side. Behind. Forward. Diagonal. Side. Behind. Go back to marching if you need to. Forward. Diagonal. We're not finishing those. Back to marching. It's a tough one. Okay, we're touched down now. You're doing your right, I'm doing my left, touching down to the floor. Go. Again, side lunge if you can't manage this one. Very good glute exercise. Those of you who have been to Pilates this week, you should be able to feel it on the glute of the leg that's bent each time you go down. And back to marching. Good. Okay, now we're doing twists or on the with your feet flat down onto the soles of your feet. Let's go. Make sure you're holding in your core, melting the shoulders. this gets too much, do the standing one. And back to marching, well done. Okay, we're finishing this time with the jogging, kicking behind. And then grab a quick drink before we get onto the floor. Off we go. Don't have to go fast, but you can if you want to. You can also just do your hamstring curl for this one, so you're not actually jogging. Okay, back to marching. Now, because our heart rates have gone up so high for this one, I don't want you going straight on the floor, because there's some amongst us that need our heart rates going down a little bit, okay? So we're going to let the heart rate go down for a minute before we get on the floor today. So those of you who are fit and healthy, bear with us. It is very important. So all I want you to do now, just gently. Because we don't do a proper cool down with this class, sometimes we need to just get the heart rate back down. Okay, now I just want you to step out. So step. And you should just feel your heart just going down nicely. So we can go on the floor. So after this beat, get yourselves back onto the floor, and I want you on your hands and knees to start with, please. Okay, now grab a drink if you want to. You've got 20 seconds. Just get my mat into position. Hands and knees. We're doing some press ups, I'm afraid. So you're tucking your elbows in, you're taking your knees back. You can cross your feet if you want to and tuck in. Okay, and off we go. Now remember, in Pilates we do 5 or 6. This is a whole minute. Okay. So take your time. Perhaps do 5, sink back, 5 more. It can be quite a long time, a minute. You can change your hand position if you want to. So sometimes you're going out wide. Just try that now. And that brings your pec muscles in, pectorals, which is good. Well done. Just sink back for a few seconds. We're staying on our fronts. Okay, down onto the front. We're going to do a minute plank. Now, for those of you who don't do Pilates, what I want you to do, when you've come up and tilted, you can hold it there, okay? The rest of you are going to come up into the full. Now, please, you do not let your lower back hurt. Really, really important. You should feel it in your core. Squeeze your glutes. And nice deep breathing. As I say, get down onto your knees if you need to, and then tilt again to make sure your core's engaged. This exercise can make you hotter than doing all your jumpy exercises. Well done. Okay, just sink back for a second, and then you're going, just sitting up with your legs out straight. Okay, we're going to do some roll downs. So up to you, hands on thighs, cross your chest, sit up nice and tall, chin off chest. We're going to do them faster than we normally do, okay? But really concentrate on your core. Don't worry about going forwards. It doesn't hurt to get the fast twitch fibers going in your abdominals, because we always use the slow. Good. Okay, opposite elbow to knee now. So lying down, one out, other knee in. When the beat goes. Right, let's go. This is your last one. You can go fast, you can go slow. If your head starts hurting, put your head down and just tiny bit reach. Well done. Just bring your knees into your chest for a few seconds. I'm just going to change the music. That was fantastic this morning. Okay, so now we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. And we're going to stretch. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, arch your back up to the ceiling, high as you can. And now relax everything down to the floor. You should really feel this in your abdominals and your core. Take it up. And back down. Okay, find neutral, hands out, stretch. Come back up, pick up a leg in front, hands on the bed one, let's go forward. Okay, now we're going to go one arm on the inside of the knee, one behind you, and just pull out. So you're working your inner thigh muscle. Now we're going to change and do the opposite. So you can feel that down your abductor. Okay, release that, leg out straight. Now we're going to do your hamstrings. As you know, I can't bend that knee properly, so that knee should be down on the floor. But as long as you can feel a stretch, top back of those hamstrings, then that's absolutely fine. Okay, release that now. Now you're going to tuck that foot in, straighten out the back one, get yourself up on your elbows, and then get yourself into a position where you can really feel that in your glutes. It's a fantastic glute stretch, this. Once you've found that position, hold it. Okay, now we're going to pick up, I need to come up onto my hands. We're going to pick up the foot, training shoe, whatever you can of that back foot. Pull it in and you should feel that in your quads, front of thigh, hold it there. Okay, release that. Now we're going to change legs. So bring the other one forward. Hands on. Stretch. Okay, now we're going to the front of the thigh, push it out. And do the same the other way, push it back in for your outer thigh muscle. Okay, release that. Now we're going back. Stretch out your hamstrings. Just hold it in position. I like to almost try and pull off my training shoe when I do this because I feel that it gives me a better stretch in the hamstrings. Good. Okay, so we're tucking this one in now. Straightening out the other leg. Again, get yourselves into a position where you can feel that in your glutes. Once you're happy with that stretch, hold it. Okay, now we're going to do the quads. So grab the back of your trainer, bring it in, feel it down the front of your thigh. Okay, release that. Now, from your hands and knees, we're coming up onto our feet and straighten the legs. Once your legs are straight, I want you to slowly climb up the body to finish. Well done. Really good class this morning. Was pretty warm, but hopefully you're well hydrated. Look forward to seeing you all again next week. Have a fantastic weekend. From Claire at Wessex Fitness. Goodbye.